England, England.
I must earn the right to sing the national anthem.
Is that what Tommy Tuchel said?
That's what Tommy Tuchel said, and by golly gosh, I hope he does earn that right by winning us the World Cup.
German manager in charge, and we're going to a World Cup in, what is it, next year? 2026, in America. Dun, dun, dun.
That's going to be fire.
We're here today to talk about Tommy Tuchel's first England squad.
I was thinking about it, though. The time zones are going to be wavy again.
We might have to go.
If you want to sponsor us to go out to, what is it, US, Canada, Mexico, and cover it for you, we will do that. We would love to.
Out of the love of the game, mate.
Out of love of the game.
But we're here to talk about Tommy Tuchel's first squad for qualifiers against Albania and Latvia.
Some
quality competition, yeah.
I mean, he's been in charge now since the turn of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So he's had time to. He's been out there scouting. He's been thinking about who he's going to pick up. Let's run through the squad because I'm sure.
I can't remember what weekend it was. He did 2 Prem games in one day.
Yeah, one day.
I was like, what is he doing? Is he getting like fucking helicoptered from match to match? I rate it. Anyway, yeah, let me just hit you with the squad and then we'll kind of dissect what we like, what we don't like, how we think he might line up.
I'm sure there's going to be absolutely nothing I disagree with.
Goalkeepers: Dean Henderson, Pickford, Ramsdale, and Trafford.
Why do you need fucking 4 goalkeepers?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like compulsory or not.
That's mental.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Is that just so that they can have like? Is that better for like the training group?
Yeah,
to have 4.
Pair up.
Like I don't know.
I don't know.
Henderson, yeah, I guess.
Actually, being really good for Crystal Palace. I actually do think.
Yeah, but he's like hot and cold for me. I don't know. He was shit at the beginning of the season, like horrendously bad.
Was he?
Yeah.
I've had him in my fantasy since the start of the season. He's been good.
Recently, he's been great.
Anyway,
Pickford, I think he's actually been one of Everton's better players this season. Always really.
He is not going to lose his England spot unless someone comes out of the woodwork and, like what Ramsdale was doing for Arsenal before he got dropped.
How he's in the squad.
Ramsdale's been stinking it up at Southampton. I love the guy, but to be fair, there's probably no better options, really.
Trafford.
Yeah, or if Trafford's already in the squad.
Yeah, maybe Nick Pope.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about Nick Pope. And then Trafford.
Yeah, Trafford. I think good, nice young keeper. He had a hard season last year, but you're always going to do when you're playing for fucking Burnley in the Premier League.
True.
And I think he's let him 1 goal this calendar year.
Yeah, Burnley's defence is crazy.
Nuts. But yeah, I have no qualms with that. Maybe why did he bring 4 goalkeepers?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Is that compulsory? We have no idea. Defenders, shout out Dan Burn. What a week for him. Call up for the England squad. Goal in the cup final. Man.
Could you imagine if we had like a defence of like Dan Burn, Harry Mag. Who else could you put in there?
Yeah, we just need. I don't know.
Like Jared Branthwaite, he's quite like squarehead.
That's one we'll talk about because he did not get a call up. He's playing for the under-21s. Anyway, Levi Colwill. I don't
know about that.
But Chelsea's defence has been shit for a while now.
Yeah.
And he's a stalwart in that team.
Well.
So, I don't know about that. Mark Gahey, quality player. Reece James. Currently playing midfield for Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't... Reece James, before the injury crisis, was, in my opinion, one of the most well-rounded footballers in the world. He had it all. Physical, he had pace, he had technical ability, he could shoot from distance, he could get in the box, his crossing was unbelievable. He was a more well-rounded version of Trent. But the man is made out of paper mache. He's going to get injured getting on the coach.
Come on.
Is this a man you want to be building your England team around?
No. And I guess, pinch of salt, there is injuries like Trent, like Saka. So maybe that plays a role.
He is a good player.
Yeah. Quality player. Ezri Konsa.
I like Ezri Konsa. I think he's solid.
I think he's very underrated, yeah. And we saw in the Euros can do a job in multiple positions. Right back, left back, centre back. Yeah, good player. My guy, Miles Lewis-Skelly, got the call up.
I think he's been brilliant.
What a player. Between him and Lewis Hall for probably best English left back, and as Lewis Hall is injured, Miles Lewis-Skelly, for me, strolls into this squad. What a player. Tino Livramento, quality player.
Yeah, really like
Again, can play right back, left back, very handy to have.
Yep.
Joel Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa.
Why?
To me, spat everywhere there. Doesn't play enough for Liverpool.
Doesn't play for Liverpool.
Doesn't really
When
hold
he played in the Carabao Cup, he was poor.
can't really hold down a position. Like, is he a centre back? Is he a right back?
Yeah.
I guess, like, is that versatility, or is that just he's not really good enough to hold down?
The second time he realised his position is in Ashton's DMs.
Jeez.
I don't
know.
Why is he in here over?
Maybe he's a young guy and like that's the thing. I was gonna say like young guy Tuchel wants to like check out if he can do the job, but for me he's just a worse Jared Brown.
Why is he here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Well, he's there.
But yeah, apart from that, I don't really mind too much. Like you said, there's a few injuries.
I missed one. Kyle Walker. Is he even playing for AC Milan at the moment?
Yeah. You see, Dele Alli came on, got sent off 9 minutes into his return to football. 9 minutes, straight red. And Kyle Walker was going to the referee and was like, "Don't send him off.
Don't send him off. Yeah, it's bad for mental health." I probably can't say that.
But so he must be playing because he was on the pitch doing that.
That is so funny. Oh yeah, and Kyle Walker's in the squad, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Defence is fine. For me, there's no like leader in that. Like normally you have, I don't know, Stones, Mags. There's none of those. Oh, like for me, I know Man United are dead. For me, Mags still gets a call up
over fucking Jarrell Quansah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you know what, mate? This is time for us
to
try something new.
I'll back it.
Branch out. Be open-minded. It hasn't worked in the past. Let's try something new.
Keep that try something new in your head when I list midfielders. Jordan Blood Clark Henderson.
Cut the camera. I'm done.
What is this dude?
I can't be bothered with this anymore.
What is this dude doing here? I thought it was time to try something new. He is not new. He is so old, so dead. And I get like, bring people if they're good for the camp.
Fuck the camp.
I don't care if he's good for the camp. This is a new camp. He doesn't need to be there.
This guy, he's fucking washed.
Is he playing for Ajax at the moment?
Don't know. I know that like fucking he was
going to leave.
Going to like Galatasaray or something, and then Galatasaray didn't want him. So I don't. Why is he here? There is a plethora of English talent out there, and you're bringing Jordan fucking Henderson, son.
We'll try it after, but I reckon we can name maybe 10 to 15 midfielders.
There are players in the Championship I'd pick over Jordan Henderson.
Yeah, anyway.
And I don't even think that's been ridiculous.
No, not at all.
I don't think it's been ridiculous at all. Because realistically, he's not going to play.
Bring Job and Jude.
Chris Rigg.
Yeah, I don't. Right, Jude Bellingham's there, obviously. Eberechi Eze is an interesting one.
Yeah, he's not had the best season.
No.
But I think we know what he's about.
Palace are in a bit of form, and yeah, we know what he's about. I think he brings something very different to a lot of the England midfielders. Anywho, Curtis Jones is a call-up I like. He is in and out of the Liverpool team, but I think he's techie. I like what he does.
Under, what's his name? The guy who was interim...
Oh, Lee Carsley.
In Carsley ball era, he was good.
Yeah, I like Curtis Jones.
He was maybe one of the best players that got a call up.
Yeah,
under Carsley. I love Curtis Jones. I think he's so good. He's versatile as well. He could play deeper. He could play further forward. He could be that sort of like ball carrying midfielder. He could be involved in the link up. He set the tempo. I think he's useful everywhere.
Yeah.
I think he's so good. Really like it.
Coley Palms was on the list, but he is injured, so in came Morgan Gibbs-White. I think should have been in there anyway.
I mean, he should have been in there over Henderson regardless.
Declan Rice, obviously.
Yeah.
Probably England's best DM. And Morgan Rogers. What a player he is. And yeah, definitely deserves a call-up. And then your front lot, Jared Bowen.
Yep, worthy.
Phil Foden.
No words.
Washed guy. Anthony Gordon.
Worthy.
Worthy. Harry Jebediah Kane.
I was so thrown off then. Yeah, no, he's good, isn't he?
Is his middle name Jebediah?
I don't know.
I might have heard that, but that might not be true. Marcus Rashford, who...
I love it.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm all here for big Marky Rashford's resurgence.
Yep, and then Dom Solanke. Ollie Watkini for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Ollie Watkins... Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
I mean...
So, what are we thinking with this team? I mean, obviously we're playing Albania and Latvia. Pinch of salt, there's injuries. Like, Saka will come in. Lewis Hall will come in. Trent will come in.
Is Angel Gomez injured? Is that why he's not in the squad? Because I like the experiment there.
Yeah, Angel Gomez. Adam Wharton, for me, definitely should be in the squad.
Yeah. I mean, get Barry Bannon in.
I could genuinely, off the dome, do about 10.
All right, let's do it. Let's do 10.
One, yeah.
All right.
James Ward-Prowse.
Is he even playing for Forest?
He's back at West Ham.
Oh, he's back at West Ham. Yeah. James Ward. I'll just go Chris Rigg because I think
Ethan Waneri.
He's a great shout.
Yeah, he should be in
but
that team.
It's too soon. Too soon.
I don't mind, even if he's not playing. Just getting there. For
Joe
vibes.
Willock.
Joe Willock's a good shout. Can I do Adam Wharton?
Yeah.
Adam
Wharton's a good one. I'll go Kieran Morgan.
Who's that?
Centre mid for QPR.
Come on.
He is class.
Longstaff for Newcastle.
Longstaff's a good one. I mean,
these are all players that should be in there ahead of Jordan Henderson, by the way. Not that we think.
I know you're not midfielder, but Alanga's Swedish. Yeah, but Hudson-Odoi.
Although, is Hudson-Odoi English or does he represent a different nation now?
I mean, he represented England like on the 21s, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think he doesn't anymore. I could be wrong though.
I mean,
but yeah, that makes our point. There is a plethora of options. How do you think?
No, he's still English.
Oh, is he? Come on, yeah, get him in there then.
Yeah. English and Ghanaian.
Yeah, I thought he did Ghana, but okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite chosen yet.
But
I mean,
Tommy Tuchel, so he's known for his three at the back formation at Chelsea.
Yeah, and I think that's when England were at their best. Under Southgate, three at the back, but like aggressive, marauding centre backs. How is this going to shape up for us? So we're going to call Pickford in goal, yeah?
Pickford in goal. Give me those three centre backs.
Are we doing three centre backs, or are we doing like two centre backs and a Reece James?
Nah, three centre backs.
You think three straight up centre backs?
I think that is what Tommy Tuchel is known for.
So left hand side, you go in Colwill?
Probably Colwill.
Gay in the middle alongside. And
then Conter on the other side, maybe?
Because there's not a lot.
All the media I'm seeing of Tommy Tuchel, he likes Dan Burn a lot.
I'm here for Dan Burn.
Maybe Dan Burn over Colwill, you know. Colwill's there for ball playing, though. I don't know. There's options.
I mean, that position is
Cole
like
Walker.
made for like Jared Brandtwaite.
Did Cole Walker play at centre back?
Probably.
Yeah, probably does at that right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and so could Reece James.
That's true.
And then who are like your wing backs there?
Lewis Skelly and
is he going to get dropped straight in?
Or Lewis Skelly and James? Livramento, yeah, is a good
either
shout.
side.
Yeah.
Who we got there? Maybe it is just like Reece James on the right, Livramento on the left side.
Yeah.
Or Kyle Walker on the right. Is he gonna be brave, or is he gonna be boring and play like Kyle Walker, fucking Jordan Henderson, Phil Foden?
So, do you think he does like a 2 in the midfield with like wingers and a striker, or do you think he does 3
and like a flat 4
with like 2 at the top?
Like a 3-5-2. I can't see him playing 2 up top.
No, so it's 2 in the midfield. 2 wingers.
I mean, England's wide play, and he needs to remember he needs to remember he's not a manager who's won the Champions League and manages England, but
and we're scrubs on the sofa.
I mean, you've still got bloody Bukayo Saka to come back into this team.
And
still got
he waltzes
Trent
into this team.
Alexander-Arnold to come back into this team. You still got like maybe fit John Stones to come back into this team. You know, like there are players still to be brought in here.
Yeah. This is a test the water situation.
I don't know. It's going to be strange. Maybe my predicted line would be Pickford, sort of probably maybe Livramento left wing back, sorry, and then Colwill, Gay, Konsa maybe, Reece James right wing back. In the midfield, it could be fucking anyone. I think Declan Rice is 30.
Declan Rice is 30, maybe alongside Jude.
Yeah, I think
because then you could let Reece James come into that midfield. And
you could tuck in, or even Colwill on the left hand side.
Yeah,
you know, and then you've got that double up pivot, and then who starts out wide?
Wingers, I'm going Jared Bowen and Gordon maybe.
Jared Bowen and Gordon, I don't mind it.
That's aggressive.
That's
and then
legs, yeah.
Big Harold up top.
Yeah, I mean...
You could play like Rashford instead of
I
Gordon.
wouldn't mind Rashford, you know.
Yeah,
Big
I don't mind
marking.
it. But I think Bowen starts with me.
He's not really got too much competition.
He is perfect deputy for Saka.
Yeah.
Whenever Saka isn't playing, Jared Bowen should 100% be playing.
What's interesting to me is that if we do this, like, 3 centre-backs, 2 wing-backs, 2 in the middle, 2 wide players and a central striker, you lose that number 10 position.
Good, because we haven't got a good one.
But that's where Phil Foden's at his best.
Get him out.
That's where Cole Palmer's at his best. That's
Get him out.
where Eberechi Eze's at his best.
Get him out.
Is it a little bit... Or maybe we do like...
We've had too many failed number 10 experiments with these boys. Get rid of it. Just play wingers, play 2 midfielders that can do that job.
I can't wait for us to actually fucking put some balls into the box.
Yeah.
It's going to be brilliant.
Because for me, Phil Foden in an England shirt is an experiment I'm sick of. Don't want to see it again.
Could a midfield 3 of like Rice, Bellingham and Curtis Jones be quite nice?
Could be.
But how do you facilitate that?
Yeah, that is, unless you play like...
Blood clot, I've figured it out.
Jeez.
Declan Rice centre-back.
I hate when people say that, but...
I mean, if you played as that sort of like anchor between the midfield and the, I don't know, or maybe the right and just like a Johnny Stones, old school John Stones, tuck in, become that pivot. I mean, in possession, you're playing with a 4 at the back.
And I think when you get Adam Wharton in this team as well, we're going to be too defensively...
You can't lose games if you keep the ball.
That's what we're going to be too defensively solid. It's just...
Going forward, which was the same problem we had.
Do we have enough? Je ne sais quoi. Morgan Rogers. How do we get him in the team? Because he's quality.
He's so good.
And that's the problem with 3 at the back.
You limit going forward, don't you?
Options going forward, there's not as many positions to get all this attacking talent in.
I mean, maybe like defensively, you're a 3 at the back. In possession, you're more like a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. And maybe that's what he's going to look for is... Maybe he's going to have Declan Rice play that same position he wants to play for Arsenal, where he's bombing up the pitch a little bit more, get a bit more progressive, and not what he was doing previously for England, which was sit on the halfway line, don't fucking move.
So a lot of players in this team that I'd like to see in a lineup, but it's how do you get all these players in a cohesive lineup?
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one.
Let us know how you'd line up with 3 at the back, because I think that is what is going to happen. So that is your stipulations. But yeah, let us know how you'd line up.
Yeah. Is there anyone who was deserving of a call-up that didn't get a call-up?
Apart from my boy Ethan. I don't know. And Hudson-Odoi if he counts as
Yeah. Can we just like make Chris Wood English?
Come on.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tommy Tuchel era is here. Will it end in tears? It's been board draw. And it's live.
Nice.
Go!